Sometimes sports can be a kind of love story. In this case, it's the relationship between father and son. We continue our series featuring this year's class of Greater Knoxville Sports Hall of Fame with tennis star John Fritts. John Fritts waited patiently for his turn to play tennis.
When we would go on vacations, I would basically just sit on the side of the court and wait for my 10 or 15 minutes, and I loved it.
But tennis waited impatiently on John Fritts. Once he got involved, he rose to the top, competing in state, national, and international events, winning 3 Tennessee state championships and earning a tennis scholarship to the University of Tennessee.
I wanted to be one of the guys, and growing up so close to UT, my dad went there, my granddad went there, and so that's where I wanted to be. And
But among his greatest accomplishments on quite a long list,
it's not on here, actually.
he almost walked away from the sport. His junior year in college, it was his dad who convinced him to stick with it.
And he sat me down and he said, he says, I think you would regret it for the rest of your life if you stopped playing tennis right now. It's a sport that you can play far beyond, your time in college. Whether you ever go pro or not, it's just one of those sports that God willing, and you stay healthy, that if you want to, you can keep playing. And it couldn't have been better advice.
Fritts still plays competitively, getting ready to represent the U.S. in Spain, and applies lessons he learned in sports to his role now in sales.
We win some, we lose some, and I think going through that on the tennis court my whole life helps me to stay balanced.
But it's the good fatherly advice and the memories he holds tight of his father spending hours after work hitting tennis balls with him. He now applies to his relationship with his own children.
Now on my own 3 young kids, 7, 5, and 4, I have a much better appreciation for how difficult that is. To me, he was already a hero, the fact that he would just leave and then come back every day from work, but he became a superhero when he would say, let's go play tennis.
Hall of Fame ceremony and dinner is next Thursday night. You can get your tickets inside the WVLT News app. Grant Williams is the guest speaker.